Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video I'm going to do a calibration print with my new ROBO R2, and I just want to take a moment to show you guys my setup. Basically I'm using my webcam in front of my 3D printer, and I tape my cell phone against one of the glass screens to watch the 3D prints. So I'm going to follow the quick start tutorial that came with the box, and it looks like the first thing we gotta do is cover the extruder on the gantry. And the metal plate just clips onto the extruder just like this. Pop, easily. The next thing is to plug in the power supply and power it up. I will have to say it takes about 35 seconds. I timed it, 35 seconds to boot up the LCD screen. You guys don't want to watch this, so I'll just speed it up. The next thing we got to do is set up the filament. So the first thing I want to do is pull out the spool holder and then get the Bowden tube set up. So you're just gonna put it in the extruder there and then connect it back here to the filament sensor. Alright, now let's grab the spool of filament that ROBO 3D gave us. We just mount it on the spool rack here. Take the filament and push it up through the filament sensor and down the Bowden tube all the way to the extruder. The extruder leather is pretty tough to press down. I had to put down the cell phone in order to press it down with enough force for the filament to go down. Just make sure the filament passes the gears through the extruder here. To actually load the filament into the hot end is pretty simple. You just click on utilities. One second, my finger is retarded, so give me a second. Let me use the stylus. Okay, stylus. Click here, click on wizards, click on filament loading, and start the wizard. The printer, the hot end, will heat up to 230 degrees Celsius. So let's give that a while. It takes about 5 minutes, I believe. Okay, and once it reaches 230 degrees Celsius, the next screen will prompt you to check on the hot end for the filament to run through. Once it runs through, or once you see it run through, you can click stop, and well, your filament's done reloading. There you go. And you will notice that a different color filament will use out the hot end. This is because ROBO 3D will test the 3D printer before shipping it out. And that's a good thing because they want to make sure that the 3D printer works. I believe they do test print before they send it out. After we reload the filament, the next thing we gotta do is calibrate the Z offset on the bed. So on the screen, you just click on utilities again, then click on wizards, then click on Z offset wizard. Here. You click on start, and the printer's bed will raise all the way up. Not all the way up, it'll raise about 10 millimeters away from the nozzle, and once it reaches that point, the LCD screen will turn into this screen where you will use it to control the height of the bed and calibrate or set the offset of the nozzle. This is pretty easy. All you have to do is drag a piece of paper between the nozzle and the printer bed while adjusting the height of the bed. You want it so that you can barely drag the paper under the nozzle in the bed. You should feel a little resistance, but not enough resistance where it grabs onto the piece of paper. You can watch me do this here. I will also speed up the video so it's not in real time. Once you press the complete button on the LCD screen, the bed will lower all the way to the bottom. I do not understand why it does this because it will raise back up anyways once you start a print. I sort of want the printer to just lower maybe halfway to save some time. Other than that, let's get started on our first 3D print. It's going to be a test ROBO print. The test print instructions are pretty easy, and the files are already loaded on the flash drive that's included in the goodie box from ROBO 3D. On this LCD screen, all you have to do is click on files and click on the file you want to print, and then you just click on start. The screen will change into that screen, and the bed will raise all the way to the top, and the extruder will do the 9-point leveling check. The nozzle will not hit the bed, and I'm not sure what is used to level the bed. It looks like there's a red laser. Once it finishes the auto leveling the bed, the the hot end and the bed will start to heat up to its appropriate temperature, and the 3D print will finally begin. From here on, you can just watch a time lapse of a R2 test print. The time lapse will only take about 1 minute, but after the time lapse, I will go over how easy it is to use the removable bed. Just hang in there. Thanks. Once the 3D printer, not the 3D printer, once the 3D print finishes, the bed will lower all the way to the bottom, and you will have to wait, I would say about 7 to 10 minutes for the bed and the extruder to completely cool down. Once it cools down, you can pull out the removable 3D print bed and take a look at your 3D print. I'm actually measuring the 3D print right now. Just make sure all the sides are equal in length, 28 millimeters, and all the circles are 3 millimeters, I believe. That's what I measured. I was just checking if there's any imperfections of the 3D print. I did notice a little bit of lipping on the corners of the 3D print. It just means that one of the timing belts are on too tight, and what I noticed was the other two corners were nicely, there were no lips, so 2 of the timing belts were okay. Just one of them is not okay. I just got to identify which one it is. So far, the ROBO R2 is going pretty great. Just little things I can fix, just like the timing belt and the printing G-code order. In my next video, I will set up the Wi-Fi connectivity and show you guys how that thing works. And well, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions or any comments, leave them down below. If you enjoy my work, please give me a follow at www.PandaRiot779.com. Thank you. Bye.